It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Wendy now dishes about hot in Cleveland guest stars Heather Locklear and Eddie Cibrian. Plus, happily divorced star Tichina Arnold like you've never seen her before. And the holidays are here. Bobby Brown reveals this season's best makeup secrets. Now, here's Wendy.
I am doing fantastic. I've got so many great stories to share with you. 2.5 Men looks like it's might be losing one of its stars. Nicki Minaj is in another Idol feud, and I saw Liz and Dick, and I've got a comment, Lindsay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I'm in the holiday spirit too, kind of, sort of. But anyway, we're gonna kick things off today with the Wendy stocking stuffer giveaway. Let's get started with today's gift. Thanks, Suzanne. Look, it's a gigantic boot. This is our Wendy stocking, and inside, there is a fantastic Candy Bubbles bib necklace and matching earrings. It's from Malick. I love this. Malick, you know, is an online store. They carry quality, on-trend jewelry at great prices. So this one right here, this collection comes in 6 different colors, and everyone in our studio audience is going, watching at home, if you would love to get that, you can enter for your chance to win. Go to my Facebook page, and we can send. Oh, bye. Let me tell you something. That's about the only holiday shopping I've gotten done. Did you shop this weekend? Yes. I was in the mall for 30 seconds, and I started hyperventilating. I had to go. Anyway, have you set up your Christmas trees or anything like that? That's normally when you do it. Like this weekend, the first weekend after. I haven't done that either. Anyway, I did watch Liz and Dick. Did you watch? You know, all I ask is that we just watch together. Thanks, Suzanne. All I ask is that we just watch together. It was something that would bond us all as a Wendy community. It got panned. The Hollywood Reporter compared it to an SNL sketch. I thought that all this buzz about it was at least gonna translate into huge ratings. Liz and Dick had 3.5 million viewers, and to put that in the right perspective, in comparison to Lifetime's Steel Magnolias, which drew in 6.5 million viewers earlier this year. And Lindsay, try as I might, on a scale of 1 to 10, I rated this a 2. And nobody in my house saw it. I was mad at everybody. I was the only one who was watching because 5 minutes into it, the doorbell rings. It's my brother and my sister-in-law. And so then they totally weren't interested in watching, and they talked my mother and father to death. And they talked my sister to death. So none of my usual cast of TV characters were actually watching, but I watched. And then I went to ShopRite yesterday to do Sunday grocery. You know, well, wait, was it yesterday? Oh yeah, yesterday was Monday. Yeah. I went to ShopRite to do Sunday grocery shopping on Monday, and none of the people in the line saw it either, and I was shocked at that. Like, everybody intended on watching, but nobody watched, so I watched, and I thought the costumes were great. I thought your acting, what happened? What happened to your acting skills? Did you leave them back on the Herbie set? And I really didn't. No, but here's the thing. And I didn't appreciate that there was no padding, because if you know La Liz like I knew La Liz, watching and always keeping up with her in the fan magazines, you know, she got quite heavy at one particular point and a little heavy at certain points, but it was the same Lindsay body. The only thing you had in common with Liz was your party face, you know, all that bloating. Yeah, anyway, enough about that. But did you guys think that the movie was good in the studio audience? No? Did anybody think it was good? Clap? Oh. One lady, and that's only because you were flipping back and forth with that. Did you see the old Cougar show? Did you see the old Cougar show? Anyway. How about this? Have you heard about what's going on at 2.5 Men? It looks like the half man wants out. Yeah, the kid, Angus T. Jones, he wants off the show. Oh my gosh, it's all the big story. Okay, so he calls the show filth. Wait, hold on, because I've got the proof. Hold on. He calls the show filth, and he says it's a contradiction to his Christian values. In the video on a religious website, the website's called forerunnerchronicles.com, he even begs viewers to stop watching the show. Take a look.
If you watch 2.5 Men, please stop watching 2.5 Men. I'm on 2.5 Men. I don't want to be on it. Please stop watching it. Please stop filling your head with filth. Please do some research on the effects of television in your brain, and I promise you'll have a decision. You'll have a decision to make when it comes to the television, and especially with what you watch on the television. It's bad news. It's bad news.
Bigger question is, who's the bald black man? Because you guys were sitting real close, just asking. You doing? But Angus, everybody, Angus may call the show filth, but it's also made you filthy, stinking rich, Angus. $350,000 an episode. They say it's almost $8 million a season. If I were Chuck Lorre, the producer of the show, you would have been fired 5 minutes after I saw that video. Like, I wouldn't even bother. And there's nothing wrong with this kid feeling this way, by the way. I'm not talking against him. All I'm trying to do is save a show that people apparently still watch. And if you don't want to be someplace, then leave the rest of your contract to charity and beat it. And, you know, and I'm not mad at him, because when Angus first started the show, he was, well, the show's been on for 10 years, right? So now he's like 20, he was like 10 years.
Yeah, 20, he's like early 20s.
Yeah, he's like, you know, he was like a 10-year-old kid. So he came into his own and he realized, he said he's turned off by, Angus, he turned to Christianity after realizing his own downward spiral. Isn't there always a downward spiral? Before the Bible thumping. Okay, drugs and speeding tickets. That apparently was his thing, which is so interesting because you've kept all your business. Oh, and also he admits he's a virgin. Yes. The interesting thing about him is you've kept all of this behavior on the, oh, and he's 19 years old, by the way. But you've kept all of this behavior really under the radar, because we had no idea that you were spiraling out of control and then turned to Christianity. But, you know, now you've said it, we applaud you, but now the next thing to do is quit. Yeah, I wonder what Charlie Sheen says. Yeah. So now, Steven Tyler is speaking out about the new judges on American Idol. Well, this is like the big story today. Okay, so apparently he's not happy about Nicki Minaj being there, and she's not happy with him. Steven says there should be camaraderie on the panel, not fighting. He also says he was criticizing Nicki Minaj's judging skills, which is crazy to me because we've never seen her judge. That doesn't start until January. But, and look, he also says that she can't recognize talent. He goes on to say if Bob Dylan had auditioned for American Idol, Nicki would be the one to send him home. So now Nicki responds. Now, see, this is where Twitter's gone wrong. She says, Steven, you haven't seen me judge one single solitary contestant yet. I understand you really want to keep your job. You really wanted to keep your job, But, I know. But take that up with the producers. I haven't done anything to you. That's a racist comment. What, the racist? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. All right. You assume that I wouldn't like Bob Dylan? Why? Black? Why? Rapper? Why? What? Go blank yourself and worry about yourself, babe. When Steven first went on Idol, he was ridiculed by his peers and fans alike, called a sellout. So what does he do? Ridicule the next judge. I have something to say about both of them, and here I go. Hold on, you might not agree. But look, first of all, my people are always calling something racist. The race card is so easy to pull, Nicki. It was not necessary there. He wasn't saying anything racist. He was simply making his comment. Second of all, Steven, we've suspected that you were asked to leave Idol, but by Nicki saying what she did she just confirm it, that you were asked to leave, you didn't quit all cool like J-Lo? And here's another thing, Steven. I understand that the Aerosmith concert tickets and the music has not been doing well at all, so your life after Idol is not exactly all Mick Jagger down. I get it. I get that you let go of a really lucrative job that kept you really relevant with pop culture people today. But don't take that out on Nicki, because she hasn't judged yet. And Nicki, your album didn't do so well either. But I know your fragrance is gonna tear it up for the holidays, because all of her fans are gonna want that Nicki Minaj fragrance. And I also love you on Idol, because that does keep you, even if people don't buy your music, you still got it going in 2 other venues. So both of you, everybody relax. And we'll be the judge of the judges. American Idol premieres on January 16th on Fox. I know. I'll tell you guys. So let's talk about Halle Berry and her Thanksgiving. Do you ever watch somebody on TV and you just want to come through the TV and hug them or something? Or smooth their eyebrow, tell them it's going to be okay? You know, because we met Halle Berry through the show. You know, I met her, so, you know, I don't all know her and everything, but I feel some compassion. Her ex, Gabriel Aubry, who happens to be the mother of her 4-year-old gorgeous daughter, Nala, was arrested after a throwdown, a beatdown. It was a big fight, and it was between the baby's father and her fiance, Olivier Martinez. And it happened on the motor court of the compound. A motor court is something that fancy rich people call the driveway. Look. All right, here's what happened, and it all happened on Thanksgiving Day. Allegedly, when Gabriel showed up with Nala for custody, you know, the custody handoff, sidebar, isn't that always awkward when you're like at the McDonald's or you're at Starbucks and you know what a custody handoff looks like? The kid gets out of the car and runs to the other car, the parents are grimacing, and it's done. Anyway, so the custody handoff apparently happened at Halle's house on the motor court, and they're both French, and so they were arguing in French, which could be really sexy. And then things turned really physical, and when it was all said and done, the baby's father, Gabriel, he took the beat down of life. This is very graphic, I'm warning you, but take a look. That was my reaction too. Well, each side is blaming the other. In the meantime, when guys fight over you, especially 2 gorgeous guys like that, do you stand and look through the curtain and say, wow, they're fighting over me? Because if you do that, you're just as immature as I am. Anyway, look, so each of the guys has a restraining order against the other one, and Halle has got to be pulling her hair out. And Nala, in the meantime, I don't even understand why Gabriel had to get out of the car. Like, a 4-year-old can get out of the car, step on the motor court, and run into the house. Why was Olivier even involved? He's not the husband, he's the fiance, which is not quite the husband, so he's not the step. And Halle, why didn't you go outside and grab Nala with a housekeeper for backup? Oh, it's just a really, you know, ugly story that we will follow for you. Yeah, because that's what we do. Okay. So, part 1 of Dancing with the Star finale was on last night. It's just the stars. Did you guys watch? All right. I'll fill you in. For the first time ever, the finalists are all female. That's number 1. Second of all, for the first time ever, Tony Dovolani, my Tony, might get the mirror ball with his partner, Melissa Rank. See, this is the kind of stuff you wanted to do with me, Tony. This is why we didn't go into the finals. Me floating on your back and stuff. But Melissa and Tony, they got a perfect score last night. This is Tony's first time at possibly getting the mirror ball trophy. I'm really voting for you until I saw Shawn Johnson and Derek Huff, because this move right here is the cat's meow. Ah! Ah! Don't you love that? They should win just on that. See, Tony, sorry. You have to one-up that. Anyway, those two did that fall and didn't even, they ended up at the bottom of the leaderboard. Like, you do all that on Dancing with the Stars to be at the, anyway, Kelly Monaco and Val are, they placed second. And they didn't do anything like what you saw. I mean, you know, little dirty dancing. I had the time of your life right there. But they're being coy about their romance. So the big thing with them is, are they or aren't they? Well, Kelly and Val will be here on Thursday and we'll read their body language and assess for ourselves. The winner is going to be announced tonight. Good luck, Tony. Good luck. All right, everybody, we've got a great show for you today from the hit TV show Happily Divorced, the very funny Tichina. Did you see Tichina the other night on Andy Cohen? Oh my gosh. Tichina Arnold is here. Plus, makeup guru Bobby Brown is joining us with the hottest holiday makeup. But up next, everybody, from hot in Cleveland, the fabulous Wendy Malick is here. Please welcome the very funny Wendy Malick.
You look so unbelievable, Wendy.
I lost a couple of pounds. I don't have this yet, though. Yeah. They didn't have it in my size. It's Norma Kamali. You look terrific.
This is a bird coat, and Wendy and I are big fans of Ms. Norma Kamali.
Is this Norma also?
This is Norma, too.
I have that one, too. I was going to wear it. The turtleneck, it's just one turtleneck dress.
It's one big, long turtleneck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you got the coat.
I got the coat. This woman is like a genius who, I discovered her actually in the 70s when I first came to New York. And she made sleeping bag coats out of the sleeping bags that probably your parents had.
Do you have one in your rotation now still?
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
Well, I wear the camouflage with the hood.
And I have the camouflage one.
And I have the black, too.
Yeah, and the black. You know what? We do have a coat alike. There you are in the camouflage. I saw
I know, I look like I'm going out to shoot something.
No, it's Norma Kamali. Look, I have a picture of you with your niece, and you're wearing one of the sleeping bag coats
Which
right
looks
there.
like a black garbage can, but you know what? It works.
And you can turn it inside out and make it matte. Look, I have the same one.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
there,
And
yep.
there you are.
And I belt it. That was many years ago. My son is taller than me now.
Great Wendy's think alike.
We think alike. Your hair looks terrific.
So does yours.
Swingy and stuff.
So does yours.
I never saw you in highlights.
Well, you know, I used to do this many moons ago, and I just, you know how women, when they want a little change, they just want to do a little something to their hair.
You're hot, though.
And, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I am hot.
Do you? Oh, you can take it off if you want, or you can keep it on. But I mean hot, because you don't mind saying your age.
No.
Which is, wait, before you start to guess and take a look. Pull up to your TV. You're not going to guess. I heard that when Hot in Cleveland first started, they wanted all you girls to play 40-somethings.
Yeah, well, when I'm always jumping up and saying, and I'm going to be 60, you know what I mean? I was, I was on the verge of my 60th birthday when we started.
It's good.
And I just thought that, you know, for so long, women have been relegated to the pasture area after 40, especially in our business. Yep. And it just doesn't make any sense to me, that you wouldn't own your experience and own the sort of fabulous things that make you uniquely
Getting
you.
older is getting better. Yeah.
So I think we needed to sort of shout out to the women out there that it's okay. And the great thing, of course, was working with Betty, who made me realize that I'm just starting my third act.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And she is like such a great inspiration to all of us because she's still going 1,000,000%.
I know. You know what? And I like your life. I remember we talked before. You still living in the mountains away from Hollywood?
Yeah.
Tell everybody how your lifestyle is. It's so simple.
It's totally the opposite of this lunatic character that I play. And I love playing her because I think, you know, sort of poking fun at how seriously we take ourselves when we should be maybe thinking about global warming and climate change. Just saying.
But you're out there, though.
But, you know, I think that it's the total polar opposite of the way that I actually live, which is we get up in the morning at about 6:30, and the first thing we do is go out to the animals, and we have to shovel poop. And when you start your day out with manure, it really grounds you. And
did you?
these are my kids.
Do I see a donkey?
Yeah, we have 2 miniature donkeys, Luca and Geronimo, and that's Rosie and Cassidy.
It's a very different life from Hollywood. Now, did you ever live in one of the fancy celebrity neighborhoods?
Yeah, I lived in New York for 17 years, and when we first moved out to California, did the obvious thing, which is you want to go to the beach. So Malibu was like, oh, I couldn't wait. We rented a little house in Malibu, which was actually the house they used in The Way We Were.
Oh.
Tiny, tiny little house on this fabulous beach with all these big sort of mansions all around. And it was great, except that I realized everybody you've ever known would call you and say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood and I'm coming out to see you. We had so much company, it was exhausting, so we had to move inland and go up a mountain.
And so now, about the show, Hot in Cleveland, you got some great guest stars lined up, and some great guest stars that have been there. And I know one that I love is Heather Locklear.
I understand you have a little secret fantasy friendship with her.
I do. Why is she in bed with Valerie Bertinelli?
Oh, isn't that intriguing?
Are they lovers?
No, the show's going a whole new direction. No, actually, Heather plays Valerie's boss.
Yeah.
Heather and Jay Harrington are ex-husband and wife who run a PR firm in Cleveland that Valerie's working for. And I think she's afraid of thunder or something, so she made Val get in bed with her.
She's a nice girl. That's all I know in my head.
She is a sweetheart.
She's the one, Heather was one of the people that I had to invent the phrase, friend in my head. You know when you've never met somebody?
But you just feel like you would love them.
feel like you know them.
Yeah.
She was pregnant with Ava while I was pregnant. I subsequently had a miscarriage. So watching Ava, and it was a girl of 5 months. So as I watched Ava grow up, and I just, I feel very connected with Heather.
Well, and you would, have you never had her on the show?
No, I understand she doesn't like to interview. You don't like to fly. I have a Heather Locklear hallway upstairs. Heather, how you doing?
Well, maybe you could go find her in California.
I would love to find her.
But she looks like the same as she's looked since she was a cheerleader at UCLA. I mean, it's just the cutest little thing, and she's tiny like Susan Lucci. I feel like I could break her in.
Oh yeah, I know Susan. Yeah, she's very small.
But teeny, teeny, tiny. But it's just the loveliest, sweetest person. She plays a real bitch on our show.
Her too.
But it's fun.
Okay, and then Eddie Cibrian guest starred.
Yeah, he has a nice physique. Very nice physique. Yeah, he had to take his shirt off. Oh, and there he is. You know, that makes you realize what it was like for women for so long. We now run the roost on our show, so men come visit and then we send them away. But they come over and sometimes they take their clothes off. I mean, it's so interesting to be on the receiving end.
Yeah, the receiving end.
Yeah.
It's always fun talking with you. Wendy Malick, everybody. Season 4 of Hot in Cleveland premieres tomorrow night at 10 on TV Land. And Wendy brought us 3 copies of season 3, right?
Season 3.
Season 3.
Yeah,
for everyone in our studio audience. You guys keep it here. Up next, makeup guru Bobby Brown with the hottest makeup looks for the holiday. Don't go away. party's in full swing. We need to put our best face forward, and here to show us how to take it from day to night and do our makeup and make it look pretty is the author of Pretty Powerful, makeup guru, Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown, yes, yes. Okay, so you've got the new book, Pretty Powerful. Tell us about it.
Pretty Powerful is different than my other books. Even though it's full of makeup tips, it's really about women's stories to inspire confidence, because I believe in empowering women to teach every woman how they could be confident and be their best self.
Yeah. What two holiday makeup pieces do we have to have in our makeup bags?
Well, you need more than two, but the two most important one for the season is a black, long-wearing eyeliner. Okay, and also sparkle. That's for the eyes. And then matte color on the lips. That's the trend. And
matte.
Yep.
Matte. Yep. Okay, we've got two audience members here. This is Vinay, and over there is MC.
Yes.
And Mary? We call you MC?
Yeah.
Okay,
MC.
perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, let's go from day to night with the makeup.
Okay. So we started with the day makeup, and it's a very, it's not a no makeup, it's enough. But we usually don't have a lot of time, so close your eyes for a second. If we take a black pencil, and it has to be a long-wearing pencil, or it's gonna smear. And you just make...
Does that mean waterproof, long-wearing?
Yes, it does. You could smudge it, and you could, because putting on, shadow takes a little bit more time.
Yes.
The black pencil is quicker.
You can do it right there at
and
your
you want to
cubicle.
make it thicker.
Thicker.
You could do it in your or the back of a taxi.
Or someplace.
Yeah, definitely. We all do our makeup in the back of a taxi, even Bobbi Brown.
I've heard you say, and I so agree with you, for you natural girls, I'm sorry, but every woman needs a little something somewhere.
Everybody. You know what? And then just pump up your eyeshadow at night, okay? And then what's gonna make the big difference, this is just kind of a slate gray shadow.
Yes.
And I'm using a palette that has everything, and that makes it quick. And then you add a little bit of the sparkle.
We love your shadows. They stay on very well.
Oh,
Bobbi makes great
thanks.
makeup, if you're not familiar.
This is sparkle, first of all. Sparkle is a girl's best friend, okay? A little bit on the inner corner of the eye. And even if you are a woman of color, you can add a little bit of silver sparkle to the inner corner of your eye, and it just opens up everything. It's like wearing your, sparkly jewelry.
Your foundations are really true to color, too, and I have to say that, as a Bobbi Brown wearer. The foundations are true to color. They are good.
Foundation should be the color of your skin.
Okay, let's see the before and after.
Okay, big difference.
That was quick. That was really quick, and just a little something. Okay, let's move on.
Thank you.
To Pretty Powerful lips.
Pretty Powerful lips. Now, this is her day look, and I love that she's wearing red nail polish. That's a quick way to really make your holiday. But lipstick, okay? Now, this is red. I love red lipstick, though I don't look good in it.
Yes.
She does. So, the way to do it, and it's very creamy, but it's matte, is your bottom lip, just put a bunch on, and the modern way to do it is then to smack your lips together.
Okay.
You could take your finger, you could take a brush, and just make sure that it's all around, and you don't need a pencil, and that's what's different about red lipstick this year. It's not an overdrawn lip.
Oh.
It is just a matte stain. So
now, they say when you wear a red lip, then you shouldn't do much else with your eyes or anything.
No, the rest of MC's makeup is perfect. So during the day, she'd have a nude lip, and I'll show you really quickly.
MC, you're a really interesting looking woman.
Isn't she beautiful?
You've got gorgeous eyes, and I see freckles.
Yeah.
The whole bit, yeah.
And, I say matte, it's about matte, but if you're someone that likes gloss, you can even put a touch of a clear gloss. You stick to a clear one and not a pinky one, because that would change the color.
There you go.
And a Bobbi tip for holidays, little lip gloss on the cheek, gives you a nice shine.
A nice shine, yeah. Right. Okay, let's take a look at MC before and after. Oh, yeah.
Right?
It's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tips, Bobbi Brown. It's Bobbi Brown, everybody. Be sure to pick up a copy of her new book. It's called Pretty Powerful. It's in bookstores now. That would make a great holiday gift.
Yeah.
You guys keep it here. Up next, the very funny Tichina Arnold. Don't go away. Today's show so far. Some really cool ladies have been here, right? Let me introduce you to another one. Our next guest had us laughing out loud on iconic sitcoms like Martin and Everybody Hates Chris. And now she's back and starring in TV Land's Happily Divorced. Take a look.
All right, Fran. So you're saying if his parents don't like you, Elliot will just call the whole wedding off?
Well, thank you for planting that idea in my head.
All right. Turn around. Turn around. Look at yourself. You is kind. You is smart. You is important.
You was doing the scene from The Help.
Please welcome back Tichina Arnold. Excuse me. But now, I notice your weight loss. You are showing a lot of boob, Miss Arnold.
Wait.
And, might I add, you were showing... She called her Pam.
This one, you walked out, I was backstage. I
couple of
was
pounds.
like, that big.
Yeah.
You look fabulous.
Thank you. A couple of pounds.
Oh my God.
Natural.
Beautiful.
Were you trying to feel for Spanx?
No, not at all.
I don't wear them.
Real? So you're out of Spanx?
I
Just
never wore
throw it
them.
in my
I would
face.
just-
Throw it in my face.
Do you wear undergarments? Do you
Yes.
wear?
Yes.
Do?
You know what? It became a security blanket for me. So sometimes when I go without a girdle, it's like,
But then just don't wear that color. That's what I do. You're not gonna see me in white.
You get used to it. But listen, what happened?
Fourth season, new studio.
Wow.
I just wanted to.
I love the new studio.
Thank
too.
you.
Very nice studio.
Now, how did you lose your weight?
I lost my weight, thank God.
You weren't a big fatso, first of all.
No, but things were jiggling.
Okay.
Things were
But
jiggling.
that happens.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And with the 40s, 40s weren't that, they're not that great.
But
to
you're
me.
athletic.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Well, I play double dutch.
Yeah.
didn't I?
Yeah. Last
The
time you were
last
here.
time but I don't like pasta. I don't really eat pasta. I don't eat white. Anything white ain't right.
Okay.
Sorry, but.
In your diet. In your diet.
In your diet, I'm talking about food.
So, okay, well, now your man is newly married.
Newly
since last time you were
married.
here.
Oh, look at me.
Oh, wow, how nice. He gave you a chocolate diamond.
This is black diamond.
A black diamond
Black
thing.
diamond.
Look, we'll do the ring cam. Rambo, can you get that? It's very beautiful.
And I got tattoos. He made me get a tattoo.
I don't mind getting a tattoo.
I did at first, though.
No, I want to get one of those.
See, I didn't. I'm like, I'm not putting your name on my body.
Yeah, just a little something.
You know what he did? He tricked me. He was like, well, baby, I don't have men don't get engagement rings, so what
Well,
am
then
I
you get a
supposed to
tattoo.
wear? So he got the tattoo.
Good.
So I was like, yeah, tattoo my name all over
Is
it.
he still an assistant coach at St. John's?
Yes, he is, and
The
he's
Redmen?
doing so well.
Good. Basketball?
Yes.
Now
yes.
tell me about your wedding because I saw pantsuits
God,
and a
let me
champagne
tell you,
dress.
The wedding, okay, I don't like weddings. I don't like, baby showers. I don't like any of that. I hate
Me
going
neither.
to. Thank you.
I don't like it.
So my
but-
wedding, we were drunk the whole time.
Perfect.
We were drunk.
Is it true that instead of having champagne, you guys were doing shots of
We did,
Patron?
instead of champagne, we toasted to shots of Patron.
Perfect.
Honey.
And by the way, I know you love your drinks. I had
I
a really
love my
good
drinks.
time watching you on Andy Cohen.
Listen, I knew you were
Oh,
going.
my
and
gosh.
He kept giving me these fresco things.
And you were just drinking.
By the time I got there, I was like, hey.
Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Look, I turned on the TV and I saw your eyes were dim.
I know. It's like, oh my
I
God.
said, wow, this is going to be a really
But
good
it's
one.
okay to be tipsy on camera every now and
Andy
then.
makes you drink.
Yeah. he
Okay,
does.
so here's the big deal, and you didn't know this, and I just found this out literally like 10 minutes ago. So Tichina was at Chad and Evelyn's wedding.
Yes, I was.
Not yes.
I was. Listen, Evelyn, both of them are beautiful people. They really are.
But what
And
happened?
At the wedding was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Actually, Evelyn
Did you believe that was
dedicated-
love? Did you believe it?
I did. I really did. And I still think it is.
Okay.
I think we all have our problems and our issues.
Okay.
If we don't deal and address with our personal stuff first, how can you bring something to a marriage?
Don't get all
You
teacher
can't-
on it.
No, because I'm
No, I know
serious.
what you mean. I know what you mean.
Listen, me and my husband and I, after our wedding, I got married August 18th. We saw each other all of 6 days.
Yeah.
For 3 straight months, I didn't see him.
Yeah, that
He
works
was
though for
working.
some marriages.
It works, but then it gets frustrating.
You have a lot
so
of phone
we did
sex?
a lot of phone sex.
Yeah.
Lots of phone sex. And I'm like, baby, I think somebody's taping this. Like, I don't trust Skype.
No,
and
yeah,
stuff.
I don't trust
My
any of that.
nerves get too
Yeah.
bad.
No, you have to put a mask on.
Yeah, I was like, only do it from the bottom down. I'm like, ooh.
Look at me.
But I had to do
are
it.
you speaking of baby, because you just called him ooh baby, are you gonna have more kids?
Listen, I'm 43. I passed with no stretch marks.
Yes.
They always say the second child is worse.
Is the one that takes
Yeah, and I'm older now, but he does want children.
Does he have any children
He
at
has
all?
no
And then you
children.
have your beautiful daughter.
I have my baby, who's fabulous.
And
honey.
she's sassy. I see that
Listen,
picture.
Elijah Kai. I saw her act for the first time. Basically, Debbie Allen stole my child. She is Debbie Allen's prodigy.
Oh.
Honey, Debbie Allen, she was in 4 productions at one time.
Isn't that great?
Debbie Allen started it's called the Kids Crew, and Elijah dances. And she did her first acting thing. I saw her act. She cried and everything.
Wow.
I was in shock. I'm her #1 fan.
Well,
I'm her number one
and we're
fan.
your #1 fan. We
Thank
love
you.
when you come by. Her conversation is always the illest. This is our friend Tichina Arnold, everybody, and you be sure to watch
And Lupus.
the season premiere.
I'm promoting. What is
Promoting
that? Okay,
lupus.
here we go. I'm promoting lupus awareness.
What is that up there?
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Oh.
Look, ignore it.
Lupus
But
awareness.
3 out of 5 black women have lupus and don't know it.
Lupus, the purple band.
Yes. And actually, this one is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's Tichina Arnold, everybody. Be sure that you catch the season premiere of Happily Divorced tomorrow night at 10:30 on TV Land. It's a
And if
very
they
funny show.
DVR it, watch it within 72 hours, or it doesn't count.
Oh. Thank you
Yes.
for teaching us.
Now,
Ask Wendy is next.
You need to know that because you won't get the read.
So, welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. I'm
Hi.
Elizabeth. How you doing?
Hi. That's a good one, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Well, my friend of 10 years who's been trying to conceive for a year, I just recently told her I was pregnant, 3 months.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And she didn't invite me to her birthday party. She stopped talking to me. Wendy, how do I approach her?
Okay. You can't even deal with her until after you've had your own baby. And the reason why, take it from somebody, like we tried and tried and tried and tried. I couldn't be around somebody like this. I could not be around you. I couldn't share in your joy because I wanted to have a baby so badly. And we had 2 5-month miscarriages and 1 7-week miscarriage. And I would go to the grocery store and Walmart and stuff at like midnight because I'd want to avoid mothers with kids. I'd go to the mall weird hours. I'd change the channel as soon as the baby commercial came. It's a thing, and we all handle it differently. But if I can just say to you, don't call her. Don't even bother. Not now.
Got
First,
it.
you have your baby, and keep her in your prayers, and maybe she will also conceive.
Thank you, Wendy.
You're very welcome. Oh, we have time for another. Hi.
Wendy, I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. I'm doing well, Nicole. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm good. So I'm 24. Recently moved in with my boyfriend in June. We moved to Brooklyn.
Oh.
Thank you. And my parents have recently cut ties with me since then. They haven't called me last week when it was my birthday, and during Hurricane Sandy, I didn't hear from them. So I was just wondering, how can I let them know that I'm an adult and I love this man, and this is why I moved in with him?
Clearly, you're more adult than your parents. They didn't call you for your birthday? They didn't call you during Hurricane Sandy?
They're upset.
Okay, where do they live?
The Bronx.
Okay, you need to bring it right to their doorstep.
So from Brooklyn to the Bronx?
I do believe in talking tough to your parents as long as you hug it out and say I love you at the end. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to their house and have it out with them. And the mission for going there is to let them know that you don't appreciate how they're acting. You know, you are still their daughter, and you're not going to change your lifestyle. So it's up to them to get with the program or forget it.
Thank
wow.
you, Wendy.
You're very welcome. Up next, everybody, we're going to reveal our audience eye candy of the day. Don't miss it. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, it's time to reveal our audience eye candy of the day. My audience is absolutely fabulous, but this one person caught my eye. Drum roll, please. The audience eye candy winner is Alyssa Cologne. And I'll tell you what makes her outfit so special. Hi, Alyssa.
How are you?
Here's your diva fan.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is the thing, Ellie. She's weird with her whole crew. Come out here. Come out here so everybody can see. First of all, we're going to start with your red lips. Bobby Brown just talked about this.
Well, I didn't get them from her.
No.
But I got them from Revlon.
Yes.
But once I want to say thank you so much for picking me.
Oh,
but,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I have my red lips. Then I have my blue blazer. I got this from H&M.
Mm-hmm.
I got this necklace from Forever 21. It was $12. This shirt from Forever 21 also is $15.
I like the
And my
collar detail.
leggings,
And your leggings?
H&M, they were $17.
Really cute, and then you rounded it out with red nails and red shoes. You are the Diva Deluxe. Yes. So, everybody, for more information on Alyssa's look, go to wendyshow.com. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I had such a great time today. I want to thank my guests and, of course, my co-host, my studio audience. Tomorrow, it's music's hottest new super couple, Jordan Sparks and Jason Derulo. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.